me and my twin brother, we were in the foster care system. So, we were split up. About 10 or 11 of us were split up, 4 in my uncle's home, which was my grandmother's sister husband. It's my great aunt husband, and my great aunt, but she passed away about 10 years ago. And we were all split up, and our uncle began to take care of us after our aunt passed away. And then from there, we did take a few trips to Arkansas, which was a lot of fun. We got the chance to drive. We were around, 16? Oh my goodness, that's almost 10 years ago. Me and my twin brother, one of my sisters, and one of my brothers all stayed in the same household. And then the other 6, they stayed in my grandmother's household. So my grandmother's on my dad's side. Children's Law Center. Yeah, Children's Law Center. They were very active in our case, in our situation, and they would advocate for us in court and different things like that. So me and my twin, we were relatively good kids, so we didn't have much to get into. But my brother and sister, they were, they would have behavioral problems and stuff like. One is a year older, which is our sister, and then the other is 2 years older, which is our older brother. And Children's Law Center, advocated for us, as well as they sent out an investigator, who I'm still in contact with, which is very cool. Our uncle didn't give us much time to fail. He didn't give us much time to get into trouble as well. He had us working and cutting lawns and putting in windows and doing flooring and carpet and everything else. So we didn't have time to hang out and get in trouble, which was a good thing. Sometimes we wish we would have had more time to play sports and stuff like that, but at the end of the day, we know it was well worth it, because looking back at the rest of our family, we know that some of them were more or less trapped with school is not my priority, and maybe the gang life is what's important to me, or maybe this violence and X, Y, and Z and drugs and stuff like that. So it was it's very crazy when we think about it, but at the same time, it was ourselves holding each other accountable, and that respect for authority as well. Yeah. But United Friends of the Children came in when I was getting ready to get out of college. So getting ready to go into college. I'm sorry. Yeah, so once I got into high school, which was my dream high school, King Drew Magnet High School of Medicine and Science, me and my twin were both admitted to that high school, and then from there we had dreams of continuing our education, because that was definitely our great aunt's wishes before she passed away about 10 years ago, and we definitely knew that we wanted to continue our education, but some of the resources still weren't there or didn't align right with some of our goals. So I was fortunate enough to apply to United Friends of the Children for their college sponsorship program, which allowed me to get a $3,000 grant each year while I'm in college for up to 5 years, as well as be able to be a part of their different programming and be a part of their different resources that they have. And one of the resources that they had was Close the Deal. When Close the Deal came and we were getting ready for graduation, and definitely a lot of us didn't have a lot of clothing to wear for graduation or for our ceremonies and different things like that. And we got the opportunity to pick out clothing and look at different ties, and even be taught how to tie a tie at the location, which was a lot of fun. It was just the idea of, wow, we're about to be looking like millionaires. So it was very exciting, and from there, continuing my education at Cal State University Northridge and majoring in finance. I've worked with several other nonprofits, including the Valley Economic Development Center, and a few others where I've had other opportunities to get clothing and other resources donated to me from Close the Deal. Now I'm into custom tailoring and custom everything, so I do a lot of that. I've been falling behind because it gets a little costly, trying to bring in your pants a certain way and suits a certain way, and just to be able to have it tailored and custom like that, it just got me more motivated to, because you look at yourself and other people look at you and stuff like that, and once you feel as if something fits perfectly, you don't have to look at it anymore. You don't have to even spend a thought about oh, my shirt, or oh, my tie, or oh, my throat is hurting because not enough blood is flowing. So I learned my size of my shirts, which is 15 and a half small, or 15 and a half 32, as well as my pants, the length and the width. And it's just so cool to just know that now, and it comes natural when I go into Ross for most of my stuff because it's so affordable. It's so affordable and inconvenient. And then from there, take it to a tailor or do something else, or get the stuff from Close the Deal and have most of it tailored to my custom as well, because it was donated to me, which is awesome. I remember my first tie I got from Close the Deal, but it's so awesome. I was like, oh wow, this is like quality. This is what I'm supposed to be wearing. So that was a lot of fun. And most of the shirts, like, the quality of the shirts were just amazing. Like, I would never, had figured I would get some shirts like this. Just amazing. And I had most of them brought in and brought up. And then wear them like they're brand new. Take them to the cleaners and take care of them, and that's pretty much it. Most of my closet is actually business attire. Sometimes I would dress up, people say, oh, what's going on? Nothing. Nothing's going on, I just like to dress up.